Hi, I'm Shuvo Saha, VP for Education at TM Forum, and I'm here with Soeren from Persistent.
Thank you, Shuvo. My name is Soeren Bech. I am VP of Telco Media for Persistent in Europe.
So Soeren, we're here to talk about your journey of capability building and upskilling. But before we go into that, can you just remind us a little bit about Persistent? Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, Persistent is a global systems integrator and application engineering partner, among others for the telco media world, which is my domain.
Perfect. And in that business, what are your recent challenges and near-term business opportunities that are kind of most important to you right now?
So from a telco media perspective, it's working along the value chain. So we are working with ISVs that work for the telcos, and we do both the engineering work, the integration, and the support. So for us to position ourselves in that journey is important.
And in that sort of value chain, I think we were talking that the standards piece is obviously quite important to you. So just tell us a little bit more about that and how you came to be working with TM Forum.
Right. So we've been a TM Forum member for 3 years, and we see the value in being able to articulate both the technology value, but also the business value within this value chain, and root what we do in standards for the industry.
And can you speak a little bit about how that plays out for you and how you're actually using TM Forum, ODA, and kind of the best practices across kind of business and information and technology in the real life projects? How does that work for you?
Yeah, so first of all, I think it's important for us to be a partner that leans in. So we're not just doing the certifications; we're also part of educating our systems. I think lately we did a program on edge computing, a webinar for that one. So in that journey, of course, we have baked in certifications of TM Forum into the work we do.
Excellent. So you talk about certifications, like for your people to be able to use standards and ensure best practice in the projects you're running with your clients. It's important to ensure that the people in your organization have the skills and knowledge they need. So what kind of certifications are they doing? What kind of training are they doing? Tell us a little bit more about that.
So open standards, and I think what we're seeing also here today at MWC is the AI-generated operations. So AI ops is one of the areas where we see we really understand the network, and moving telcos towards an AI-driven operations is something that we work on with the ISVs, but also with the telcos. So in that translation of the technology into business value, we see big opportunities.
So that's a lovely example. AI ops is a key area of focus. Which kinds of people would you have trained up in that, and what kind of impact does that have once they're trained?
So it'd be people who are involved with both the engineering as well as responding to RFPs or advising customers. And I think those are the three different things that we see in terms of the value. It is being able to position ourselves when there is an RFP or advising customers, but also advising our ISVs when they develop. So they develop two standards. So access to your community and the network pool is very important.
That's right. So your people are more ready. Hopefully that has a bit of a business impact for you, one would hope. Tell us more about that. Once you have the people with the right skills and the right knowledge, what kind of business impact do you see as a consequence?
We see that advisory role now is being more important, both in winning new opportunities and advising, as I said, the network along the value chain. So making that change with telcos, I think it's important that they see us as a partner that understands the business and understands the way the business is going and rooted in industry standards.
Brilliant. So look, I mean, it sounds like this has all been important to address your business opportunities. The people at the heart of it, the training is happening, is having business impact. But this is more easily said than done, right? So if you think about what does it take to actually make this happen inside your own organization, tell us a little bit about how do you make sure that this stuff lands and it really happens with excellence?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's not easy you can't mandate things necessarily. That may necessarily make the momentum that you want. We ran a program and got 300 certifications last week, and we're doing the same this year, and the feedback was tremendous. So obviously the content and the value of the content is important, and that feedback we take. Persistent as a company has always been rooted in understanding what we talk about. So we bake in, for instance, the TM Forums program into our programs and allow our employees to move up the ladder and build that into their own careers. And when you see the success, when you win deals and you support partners, that's, I think, just as motivating as doing the training.
That's brilliant. Inspiring to hear, and it's lovely to know that the work that we're doing together is sort of being baked into pathways for your employees, and that has an impact ultimately on the business and on the company. So, Soeren, thank you so much for the insights. It's really interesting to hear the path that you've been on and how this work is helping to enhance the journeys for your employees and the company. Proud to be partners with you, and thanks for your time.
It's a pleasure. See you in Copenhagen.